Hey, what's the deal, y'all? I'm back. It's us. We back. But today is it's a little tough because we're gonna talk about some people that's kids. They not really kids, but they grown men. But I think they like 20, 21. I don't know if y'all heard the story about Drex. He go by DrexTheJoint. I believe he out of Orange County. He black people, we think he black. Like he looks black. He is black. It ain't nothing above it. You know what I mean? They say he is from Mexico or his family's from Mexico, but they black. But a lot of people we fail to forget that on certain parts of Mexico on the beach, there's black statues of Africans. Well, not black statues, but there's statues of Africans. And then even certain Mayans, they use weapons that resemble Africans because we were at once together. You know what I mean? We was helping each other out once upon a time. You feel me? Even the president of Mexico once was a black guy. But the thing is, so this dude DrexTheJoint, I believe he's from a little tagging crew out there, but they get along with a bunch of Southsiders. And right now they beefing with two other Hispanic dudes, but they from black hoods. The Hispanic dudes they from 9-0, and I believe the other one from Six Deuce. You know what I mean? He from not 6-0, but you know what I mean? He from Six Deuce. And they've been beefing, they've been going back and forth, and to a lot of us, it seems weird. It seems weird because it's like, okay, you a black dude from a Hispanic gang, and you beefing with Hispanic dudes from a black gang. I get it. I don't get it actually, but I see y'all trying to find a little common denominator of what the hell. Who we gonna beef with? We gonna beef against them. But even not even besides the point, it's still on that point. Footage came out of them being mad and talking stuff, talking shit. I'm trying not to cuss y'all. I'm trying to clean my whole little attitude up. But they was talking, and in the midst is DrexTheJoint, the black Hispanic dude, and he's hanging out with nothing. He hangs out with nothing but Hispanic people, which is nothing wrong with that either. You feel me? Let me throw that out there. But he hanging out with nothing but Hispanics, and then in the whole midst of it, one of his homies end up saying, "Yeah, how that nigga?" They saying nigga too. They talking all like us, dressed like us, and everything. You know how they do. They listen to Easy E, Tupac. They drive to nothing but a Draco the Ruler. They just listen to nothing but what we listen to, but they hate us. You know what I mean? So in the midst of them dressed like us, talking like us, and saying nigga, they probably said nigga like 18,000 times in that little live that he was shooting. So they was talking, and he's like, yeah. He's like, and then they're over there hanging out with niggas with the hard ER. And then Drex bounces off what his homie say. He's like, yeah. He's like, hey, you Hispanic, but you a bomb. He does all Crips. You feel me? They already popped at the Jesse Owens Park. You know what I mean? And it's already tough. Like, I ain't even gonna say what y'all can do and what y'all can't do for as game banging wise or whatever. But I'm like, y'all don't realize that if you got a problem, you notice that most people in this game banging thing, when they be going back and forth during the rap beefs and all that stuff, they never say nothing slang wise to diss somebody whole hood. They just diss them. You know what I mean? Like say me and you had a problem, but I'm from a hood and you from a hood. I would talk shit to you. I don't diss your whole hood. You know what they did? They didn't even diss the whole hood. They dissed the whole Crip card. So now a bunch of Crips is mad like a motherfucker. But then a lot of Crips, they not even worried about the Crip part of it. They mad about that part too. But the main topic is they calling you, they calling us the hard ER while they dissing. Mind you, a lot of black people have been co-signing him. He's been on what backonfigg. He's been on No Jumper, and a lot of people, a lot of black people, done gave him chances. Then helped him spark up because it was more interesting. You know what I mean? Because he had black fans and Hispanic fans, so they like, what the hell going on? The Hispanics gonna join them because they're like, oh shit, we got one. You know what I mean? I believe his music do sound tough. His music is tight, and then black people more like, all right, it's weird, but let's bridge this gap between this little beef thing going on. You know what I mean? Because Hispanics and blacks really don't get along out here in LA. I don't care what nobody else talking about in them podcast worlds. They be trying to be clean. You know why they be trying to be clean though? Because you know it's a bunch of rappers, rappers, podcasts, whatever. Most of, especially the rappers at your shows, who pop up at these these black people rap shows. Hispanics pop up and white people pop up. Black people ain't really buying tickets like that. The black people that pop up at shows, it's the black people that they hang around whites and Hispanics. They don't talk the way I talk. They don't hang out the way certain motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They don't get down with our whole little shebang. They different. So it was cool that you bridging the gap and you doing the thing. But now after then you done got slipped up and your homie done called this the hard ER, which they was talking about you too. You feel me? You already know. They look at you differently. He even said it himself. He said, "Yeah, sometimes I get treated differently because I'm dark. Nigga, you're black." And I'm sure after your homies called us the hard ER, they went home and they like, we got that off on Drex. I'm sure it's not the first time. They probably been saying that shit around you. And I know deep down in your heart, you probably like, damn, I don't think the homies fuck with me. I don't think the homies like me either. That shit ain't cool. And I see certain people like Faux Extras, um, Brick Baby, a bunch of people. Everybody in the world besides T-Rail from Back on Fig is standing up about this type of weird stuff going on. And it's like, bro, that shit is racist and it's a no go. You just brought AC Check out. He rock with Rucci, he rock with all of them. But I think he thought he was gonna hang out with black people from the blood card and be like, cool, I'm gonna just diss all Rips. I'm gonna just throw the whole Crip card out the window. I'm gonna just go crazy, and that don't work. It don't work. Yeah, that because now you done piss niggas off. The Crip card is big. You got the neighborhood Crip card, you got the gangster card, you got the hustlers, you got the, you know what I mean? You tripping like that? You just dissed everybody. So now where you gonna go? What are you gonna do? You was one of the besides OGZ. You was probably gonna be the next Hispanic black dude, really though, but you was gonna be the next Hispanic to break the windows down. I think we got Lefty Gunplay going on. But Lefty Gunplay also did the thing where he's like, he'll be mad if his daughter came home with a black dude. If my daughter came home with a Hispanic, a Asian, a white, I don't give a damn as long as my baby happy. All you got to do is look at you look at personalities when it comes to that type of thing. Like if a white dude is coming around my daughter and he's a straight idiot, I'm like, yeah, this nigga's an idiot. He could have any skin color, and if he act like him, I'm like, yo, this nigga's a straight moron. You know what I mean? You don't say just any black dude. What if the black dude? What if your daughter was dating a black guy and this nigga worked at Silicon Valley? This nigga's making apps and shit, and then now he got investors and shit, and they talking about he might be the next Facebook, Instagram. Is he out the window just because he a black dude? That's what you said. And I think this main video for me is like we got to stop being so accepting. Everybody, we have to stop being so accepting to other people, because we black people, we are really accepting. We are really um giving, and we're open armed, and we're very forgiving. You feel me? And we just be like, oh, this shit tight, this shit fly. We get behind fly shit. We get behind cool shit because we know the fly shit and we know the cool shit. But you gotta stop because shit like this keeps happening. We opened up arms, Lefty Gunplay. He said that weird shit, and niggas still got their arms open to him. But I don't mind it because even when Kendrick threw Lefty Gunplay on the shit, and they was like, why would they throw Lefty Gunplay on? Why would Kendrick throw him on GNX when he said that things about his daughter and he wouldn't want him dating black people or something? And in my opinion, I was like, okay, the album is fully LA. It's fully on some LA shit. I said, what's more LA than the Mexican dude that say some shit like that? I was like, you have to put him on the album. Like, it's like, hey, fuck it. But he threw Peso on that thing too. But Peso went crazy. I think Lefty only had like 4 words. But I was like, I see what I'm sure K Dot know what the hell he said and everything. But I'm like, what's more LA than a Hispanic standing on that South Side thing? You know what I mean? So it's more open arming. I was more like, I kind of push that to the side and get it. But we gotta stop being so forgiving, stop being so open armed, stop being so, because keep being disrespected every time we get this. You see Adam at No Jumper, you see how he rocking. It's just like, nigga, over and over we keep getting showed that niggas don't really know how to properly respect us in a way. You know what I mean? Niggas slip up. You slip up and say shit that you say in private with your homies, and you say that shit out loud. Whether you high, whether you drunk, intoxicated, period, or just slipped up. It keeps showing us that niggas don't really fuck with us like that. They love us. They fuck with us for sure. But they don't know how to respect us. And that shit's out. I didn't even hit that thing. I keep fucking talking, but I said I was gonna stop cussing. But yeah, y'all, I don't know what y'all think about it. But honestly, when I say what do y'all think about it, get your feelings out the side, get your whatever. I don't want to just see a comment of y'all just saying something wild. Say something that you really feel. You know what I mean? We got this whole little Donald Trump thing going on, and this nigga's doing a bunch of racist shit, and I see a lot of black people in them comments as far as the immigration and how they treat Mexico and all that other shit, and they like black people in the comments like, don't worry, black people, this ain't our problem. This is their problem. Because you know, a lot of 65% males and Hispanic females voted for Donald Trump, and now they going through it. But my thing is to us, it's like, no, nigga, this is our problem too. I'm like, do y'all really think that Donald Trump is gonna talk about the Hispanics and leave us alone? They've been treating us like the hard ER this whole time. Whether you see it or not, I don't know where you grow up at. I don't know how your friends is. Even that too. I'm the same thing with the little Drake situation that I just explained. If you a black person and you just hang around other races, like nothing but whites, nothing but Hispanics, and you can see too how they treat you. You know what I mean? You done heard your fair share of watermelon jokes. You got a big nose. You got a something something. You the fucking the you know what I mean? Like what do apples and black people got in common? You done heard all that little funny ass jokes and shit. You just choose to ignore it because you don't really know how you're properly being disrespected. You don't know that you're being disrespected. You know, you don't know how to deal with it because you don't have nobody to talk to for real. But yeah, my main thing is y'all. I don't know. We gotta stop being so accepting. How do y'all feel about the whole DrexTheJoint thing? I think for the most part, everybody black kind of I don't know, needs to be politicking, nigga. Everybody with a podcast or whatever the hell, they all be politicking. They all just be. As soon as a black nigga fuck up, everybody on his ass. Let one any you notice the podcast, no jumper back on Fig, the fake meaning of the world, the Apollo, the anything. And fucking Bosco, ODM Slim, all them people. As soon as a black nigga fuck up, everybody on their ass. It's just, oh, get that nigga. Fuck him. As soon as any other race do something, niggas don't need they either don't respond or you talk on it and you say some bullshit that's very disappointing, or you just don't stand on it like you would stand on business against another black person or some shit. That shit don't make no fucking sense, y'all. You know it's the most common denominator that can stop all that shit? Respect. We gotta start respecting each other. And that's my point on this video, y'all. Like and subscribe, my dogs, and thank you to everybody else that already subscribed, but you feel me? Usually I be trying to be funny and shit, but I don't know. I feel like you gotta at a time like this, we gotta be together. We gotta stop. You gotta stop all that bullshit, y'all. I don't know. All this little racism shit and all that other shit, that shit ain't cool. It ain't flying and for me. You feel me? All right, y'all. Bang out. Hey, like and subscribe. My dogs.